Alright, what is up, guys? We got a quick little city update here. I've done quite a bit since last time we did a city update. Haven't really finished a lot, but I've started a lot of stuff. I'm a very inspirational builder, so when something comes to mind and I want to build it, I will literally just sit down for an hour and start building, and then if I'm continually inspired, I'll keep going. Otherwise, I'll usually stop, and then I'll move on to the next thing the next time I get a little inspiration. So let's start checking out the new stuff since the last time we were in the city. Alright, first new thing we got here. I'd like to apologize for the light. The lighting in my room's not great, but anywho, we've got the cycle shop here. Just a little shop. Yes, it's missing an actual front door. I am running low on some supplies here, but let's check out the inside. Whoops. And inside we've got a, let's see if I can get a better angle here. Got a little showroom here. It's got some gear, got some bikes in it. There's a podium with a mannequin on it. And then there's a shop that hasn't quite been finished. I'm not really super into finishing off the insides of the buildings yet. Mostly because, well, let's face it, like any custom Lego builder, I lack parts. So my primary goal at this point is just to get buildings put in. And then once I get them put in, then I'll start making bricklayer orders and do the insides. Now, over here we've got kind of a residential area. This is the pencil holder house, which I just basically put on a base plate, and I'll finish that roof eventually. I got a nice Corvette from the Speed Champions line in the driveway. This is another little house I built. I'm not happy with it. I started tearing it apart and trying to redo it, and then just stopped. I ran out of time. So I'm gonna actually take this all out and redo it. And then we've got, this was originally supposed to be like an apartment building. I don't know, I just got some inspiration to use the orange. I started using the orange. I'm not happy with how it came out. So it is actually going to come back apart. And what I actually didn't realize was just how bad, and you can see right here how bad some of my white bricks are stained. So I'm actually in the process of cleaning all of my white bricks, but I have a ton of them, so I'm just working through it, and we haven't had the best weather to do it. Down here on the residential street, we've got another house I built. I'm a little happier with this one, but still not thrilled. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or get rid of it. I'm not sure yet. We have the park scene here where we started, which is pretty much complete. I swapped out the square tiles for the round tiles and actually made this little backyard path here, or a little kind of back entrance path that runs behind the taco shop and over to around in between the fire station and the taco shop. And this is the fire station. I do have the rest of the stuff for this. I just haven't put it together yet because I haven't decided. I kind of wanted to do an angle on the roof like this. Then I kind of wanted to keep it flat. I built the angle with angled bricks and I didn't like it because it was like this high. So I'm working on it. I need garage doors for it also. Like I said, I need to do about 10,000 bricklink orders. But eventually this path here, I do have the rest of these pieces too. We'll come all the way out to the street and connect. And then we've got our fencing here because we obviously have our train track that goes by. We don't want any kids running into the tracks, so I need to get some more of these, but we will get to that eventually. Okay, next thing, our airport here, as far as exterior goes, is complete now. We've got the roof on it. The whole exterior of the building's complete, including on the back side here. We have two of the loading areas, the jetways there that come out of it, fully flushed in. Again, I started flushing in the interior of it and realized, man, I am just so short on pieces. I probably need another 5,000 tiles just to finish the floor in there. So for right now, we're just taking a time out on doing interiors of buildings. We're only focusing on exteriors. So for right now, the exterior's done. I still need my base plates for my runway here. We don't have all of those yet. And I still need to build my jets to go in here. We're just gonna, this is just a small like regional airport, so we're just gonna build some small regional jets for it. And then these eventually will have different parking spots down here. Or one will be taken off, one will be parked, whatever, for our medical plane and our cargo plane. So, but for right now, they're just parked there. But overall, I'm really happy with the way this thing came out. I think it looks awesome. And aspect with the whole city, it really kind of pulls it together. It's a nice big building. The big glass front's cool. Again, I need more tiles in the front here. And like I've said before, this is going to be kind of like a transportation hub. I think we're going to do a train station here for the train that'll circle the city. We're going to do probably a bus station here. And then right here, this is the first start of what I'm going to call my Octan Tower, just because I lack a better name right now. But it's going to be a red story, a white story. There will be a green story and then a black story. So I'm hoping to do 4 stories. It will be the tallest building in the city as of right now. And, you know, again, inspiration hit. I started doing it. I do like the way this looks. I need, again, some more doors for the sides. I want to make doors on 3 of the 4 sides. And then the back side of it here will actually just have windows. But I like the way the windows are. The only thing I'm going to flush out in the interior of this to start with is the staircase, which is going to be in the middle. I'm going to do a back and forth staircase, so that'll look good. And again, super happy with the way that came out. And that's kind of this side of the updates for this side of the city. So let's move over to the other. All right, so now we're over on the other side of the city here. We have kind of our industrial area. We have our shuttle launch space center, which again I just started. I've got the shuttle building I want to completely build here, that will completely enclose that shuttle on its transport there. And then we've got kind of our launch pad here. Not 100% sure. Part of me wants to put another base plate in there and make an actual kind of like launch pad, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I want the area to be bigger basically, so I may take this out until I get space for a bigger area and just use this as more industrial. We have our gas station over here with our garage, and again what I'm thinking with this, because I did put a car in there, it's just the little one that came with this gas station originally, but I don't like the fact that if, say you take out that car and you put in one of these Speed Champions ones, A, it doesn't fit all the way in there, and B, it's like just barely wide enough for it. So what I'm debating on doing is actually putting an entire base plate in here and making this garage come all the way out, so that way we have plenty of room for everything. I'd like to make it like a race garage, kind of like a almost like a Fast and the Furious gas station setup thing. Again, not super sure, but I'm totally into cars and garages and stuff, so we want to do that. And then we've got our warehouse here with our train station stop. Now this is going to be a loading dock for semis. And then we're going to have our loading dock for our cargo trains here, which as you can see, I've got one of the older cargo trains. And eventually there will be a crane that will go from the center here all the way over to here, so it can load semi crates onto trains and and crates off of trains onto semis, or you can load the semis with the forklift that's in here. And again, we'll get the exterior up and then work on the interior more. So that is basically all the updates we have for the city right now. Again, this is as I get time to do it, I do this, and as I get inspiration, because I do want lots and lots of custom buildings in here. So yeah, that's basically what we've gotten done here in about the last month or so since I've put the last update up. So hopefully you guys like this. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Again, this will get more and more. I'll do more and more with this after we get through summer, when we go into next fall and winter, because that's when I have a lot more time. I do a lot in the summer. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the next city update.